For my visit to the Statue of Unity, I stayed at J. Swaminarayan Homestay in Gurudeshwar, right? About 12 kilometers from the statue and around 3 kilometers from the railway station. Local transport like autos is available after a short walk from the homestay itself. The property is located in a quiet residential area, many homestays around it. It's a multi-storied building, and I stayed in a single room with a double bed. What you're seeing now is a double bedroom with two double bedroom with living area equipped with basic amenities like TV, AC, hot water, clean water, etc. Right? The stay is comfortable and convenient and reasonably priced. The owner Parish Bhai is very friendly and accommodating, which makes the experience even better. Overall, it's a perfect overnight stay close to the Statue of Unity and ideal for restful night sleep. I would recommend this to bikers, travelers, and families looking for a budget-friendly stay. Yeah.
Ganpati Bappa Moria, Mangal Murti Moria, Har Har Mahadev, Om Namah Shivaya. Good morning, riders, fellow riders. Exactly 10:57, 11 a.m. in the morning. I am leaving Statue of Unity area for Mehsana. Lovely, 270 odd kilometers away. It's going to take 5.5 hours. Yeah, because I need to pass Vadodara, Ahmedabad, and then reach Mehsana. And obviously, I can't even take the expressway. So here we go. Had a beautiful time today morning at Statue of Unity. Guys, you need to be there and you need to be at the right time. If you are at this time of the day, look at this hot sun. You will get cooked and you won't enjoy a bit. The morning hours was fantastic, and as you would have seen already probably, I was having an exclusive tour per se. It was really nice, that nice. Cool, man. Lovely. So let's go. I will catch you later. So, Vadodara outskirts, of course, and looks like I will be skirting Vadodara using National Highway and then moving towards Ahmedabad. But unfortunately, Ahmedabad looks like I will have to go through the city. That's what at least the map shows. So if that is the case, yeah, I'll face traffic because Vadodara was quick, right? 70 kilometers, in 35 minutes or so. That was good because the roads were just fantastic till Vadodara. Overall, Gujarat roads are good, except the patch that yesterday I came across that was bad. I don't know the reason why it is so, but it was bad. Let's hope the rest of the roads of Gujarat are good. And I will update you as we are nearing Ahmedabad. Cool. See you guys. There goes the expressway to Ahmedabad, which bikes are not allowed. Bye bye. So I continue on NH48. Yeah, till Ahmedabad and then to Ahmedabad. Wow. Some 110 kilometers, I think, Ahmedabad from here. Let's see the kind of traffic which is there. Road is pretty wide, but there is a lot of truck traffic. Folks, 145, 205 kilometers done. Welcome to Ahmedabad. Woo! Riverfront Road in Ahmedabad. Cool. Hi, Langur. Wow. By the way, I just met a policeman looking at Karnataka registration. He stopped me. And you know what? He was from Karnataka but serving in Gujarat police. So he stopped me because he saw a Karnataka registration. And then I asked him how come he's here. Well, his grandfather came to Gujarat during the freedom movement, and since then his generations have been here. So he still has that accent of Kannada in Gujarat because he has spent all his life in Gujarat in the police force. Anyway, cool. So welcome to Gujarat, guys. This is the riverfront. Look at the cleanliness maintained. Lovely, lovely. I had been to Ahmedabad few years ago on a personal, I attended a function out here. After that, I've never been to Ahmedabad. Looks good, man. I had liked Ahmedabad even then. Now I'm sure it's better, more expanded and more modern, but whatever, looks good. Cool, man. So I need to continue on this road for some time in parallel to the river. As I said, it's taking me through the heart of the city. Whoa, look at this. Nice. Lovely, lovely. Cool. Doesn't this resemble like Marine Drive in Mumbai? Wow. Really done up well. Look at this road, guys. Whoa. Lovely. Looks so nice. This is the riverfront road. I've spent most of my time on the other side of the river. This is the first time I am on this side. Spending time on this side of the river. Wow. This is just amazing, guys. Crazy. Crossing the bridge now, the river going to the new part of the town, and I think I will now continue the journey by turning right somewhere. Cool. Lovely, man. Okay, Gandhi Ashram is on the left. So I have already crossed Sabarmati Ashram, which was there on the other side of the bank. And now I am going towards the right. Wow. Look at the size of the circle, man. Wow. Looks superb. Oh, Narendra Modi Stadium is on the right. Probably I'm also going there. So, I mean, in that direction doesn't mean I'm going there. Cool, man. Okay, this is the Ahmedabad Patan Highway Road. Cool. Good afternoon. It is 2:20. Ridden 234 kilometers on the Ahmedabad-Mehsana highway. Yeah, some interchange between Ahmedabad to this highway was chaos because roads are getting constructed and stuff like that. Even now, as you can see, there is a lot of traffic, but at least the surface of the road is quite good. In the city of Ahmedabad, yeah, I am pleasantly surprised that we made through Ahmedabad pretty quickly. Oh, primarily because of that riverfront road, because it just took me through and through directly onto this highway. Crazy. Oh, and Ahmedabad, from what I had last seen, has changed quite a lot, right? Whoa. Lovely, man. So Mehsana is just 49 kilometers away. Wow. So I now want to check out how I'm going to make it to either Rani or the Sun Temple today. The original plan was to make it today, assuming that the Statue of Unity would have finished early. I didn't know the opening time was 8 o'clock. I thought it's earlier. So I have to now see how I manage these two. Cool. So let's see, man. I will update you guys when I am at Mehsana. Okay? Bye. Good afternoon, folks. 3:45 in the afternoon. I just checked into my so-called hotel. I mean, it's a normal hotel. That's not important. What is important is I'm on my way to Sun Temple, Modhera. It's 22 kilometers away from here, 25 minutes of ride. So, if I'm able to do this, basically, then I am back on track in my plans. Earlier, I thought I wouldn't be able to do it. Let's see, I still have to reach there and have a look. So, let's see. Oh, lovely. So that's the plan. Reach there and look at the Sun Temple at Modhera. I hope sound is getting recorded. I changed the batteries of camera and the microphone.
The road from Mehsana to Modhera is a superb road. It's one straight road. I mean, after you leave the main highway, it's one straight road which takes you straight to Modhera village or town. And as you can see, the surface of the road is perfect. Yeah, but the only qualm is once you reach the Sun Temple, as with other ASI Archaeological Survey India sites, they simply don't allow video recording on any action camera. You can do it on a mobile phone for personal use, is what they say. Yeah, but I don't understand this logic and it really pisses me off. But end of the day, I have to comply. So what you'd see now in the next few seconds are the photos or the snaps that I took. It's a superb temple, guys. You need to visit it. You have to visit it. It's beautiful.